All right, so some of y'all who are looking for some quick hitters, something that can help you make a good amount of money really quick. I can't guarantee you that these stocks are gonna are gonna have a dramatic jump in price off top, but all we know at this point is that they're oversold. All right, so categorized by volume, and you see where the price is at. So a lot of these are penny stocks. I don't really deal too much with penny stocks, but you know that you can get a huge return on some of these depending on what kind of company it is. Now, off top, I see that there's an oil and gas company down here, and I also see that the change in price is in the green, so it's up 2% today. All right, but the volume is really low. All right, so that could scare you away because if the volume is too low, then you might get stuck with the stock, or your spread might be so wide that you end up losing more money just trying to sell it, or not, be able to profit as much as you wanted to. So keep that in mind. But other than that, these are opportunities that are available now. This is the filter that I'm using. Again, bar chart. You will pay for this. This is not something that's free. All right, this is definitely costly. So I'm sending this out to the whole group so that everybody don't have to pay for it. So so every day, at the end of the day, I get this list, and I send it out to the whole group. Excuse me. I send this out to the whole group, and you can use it at your disposal. So you see, most of these are penny stocks. Now, all you can do is go and try to find what the analysts are saying about this. All right. I think we all pretty much are using tip ranks at this point. Um, Yahoo Finance, Simply Wall.Street. Um, you can even go to Markets Insider. Markets Insider gives you a lot of information on the analysts, and the way they organize it is pretty cool as well. Um, and then there's going to be upgrades and downgrades throughout the year. So what you might find is let's see if we can. And again, when you're dealing with penny stocks, you pull these up on the chart, they're gonna look real weird, especially for a lot of these companies who haven't been in business for a while or haven't been listed on the exchange for a while. It might be hard for you to find support and resistance for some of these. It might be hard for you to find a pattern for some of these. So that's why it's even more risky. But with my risk management and with my trading strategy, I'm looking for stocks who have trends that I can follow. A lot of these stocks might not have trends that you can follow, but if you find a floor, all we looking for is support. So if you can find support and you see that the price is moving up, whatever your trigger is, it could put you in position to make some money. Now look at this one, RNVA Health, right? Look at the price on this. It's not basically nothing. Change, you know what I'm saying? 42% change in price only brought it up a little bit. Um, this is the high, the low, but look at the volume on this. So it's a lot of people trading this. So this right here might be something that day traders are messing with. You see the volume like this. This might be what day traders do. So some day traders that day trade penny stocks, what they do is they might start the day off with a couple $1,000s, and then they might buy hundreds and thousands of shares of these type of companies and trade these throughout the day and make their money without having so much risk because it's a penny stock. So let's go ahead and pull it up on the chart. What was it? RMV. So look at this. Like I said, they're gonna look crazy on the chart. You feel me? Um, you're gonna have to really, understand that the risk that you're taking on is gonna be pretty big because there's no way for you to really measure this type of stuff. It looks crazy. This is not something that we used to seeing, but you can potentially make some money off of it. What you're looking for is a point where the price isn't going to get any lower. So the chart might not be as easy for you to read, with candles. But maybe a line chart might make it easier, or maybe you could just play with the RSI. You really have to, you know, do whatever you can to help you out with this. All right, because you're not gonna get too much information from the chart when you're looking at stocks like this. All right. Well, so what you're looking for is you're looking for support. Now, clearly we can see support on this. Very easy to see. All right. You see this low point. All right. Price really hasn't gone below this point, right? So it might be safe for you to buy in at this point. Now, as far as the day is going, the only thing you really can do is put your money in and just leave it and hope that it don't go no lower than that. Now you see the RSI, you see that it's going up. All right. You know, I'm trying to pull these candles up so you can at least get some type of structure on the candle. All right, but this is what you're dealing with when you're dealing with these penny stocks. Really, why I don't like penny stocks at all. So you see the support on the 2 hour. All right, you see the candle on the 4 hour. Okay, so this little candle right here, for this particular stock, you're looking at a 56% gain right here. So you could have made money on this move. You see the RSI, it ain't too late. You feel me? So now you gotta go and see what the analyst is talking about. All right. TechBranks will tell you, you know, it ain't even no analyst tracking this. So you don't even know what a price target is for this. On TechBranks. And on Yahoo, they ain't got nothing either. So you really don't have no idea about what this stock is gonna do, what its potential might be. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing, nobody's checking for this. You feel me? Nobody is checking for this company. All right, at all. You feel what I'm saying? Healthcare, okay. You know, you can see that there's going to be information here. Maybe you can use this information to help you gauge whether it's worth it or not. And then maybe you got a couple $100 that you don't mind, you know, risking. You just throw it in here and just leave it and see what happens and check it every day if that's how you want to play it. But you know, there's other stocks on these lists that will give you what you're looking for as far as a big move without a lot of risk. You just got to be able to gauge what you want to put up and how long you willing to wait for that to happen. These lists is going to change. So sometimes you might see 20 something companies on here. Sometimes you might see 5 companies on here. For a day like this, not to have this many stocks out of the whole entire market in an RSI oversold position, to me that's a good thing. Because even though the market is selling off today, you don't have a lot of companies in the oversold position. So to me, it's just a little small correction that the market is going through right now. We should all know that. But for the most part, you know, this is where we at right now. So this is what you'll do. You know, find something on the RSI oversold list. I also have another list, the 250 golden cross list. All right, you could take that and work with that. Use the screeners and find entries. You have to hunt for that. So if you one of those people and you like, man, you know, the market is doing this, the market is doing that, you know, I'm making a little money, you know, I want a quick hitter, I want $1,000 a day, I want a $10,000 a day. You gotta find that. You have to find those opportunities. All right. Maybe that opportunity isn't on my playlist. You know, maybe it is. You know, it really just depends on how much money you want to put at risk. All right, ENPH, you could have made $1,000 on that, depending on how much you want to put at risk. You feel me? Shopify went up yesterday. Texas Instruments went up. Wingstop went up crazy. Wingstop went all the way up to like 148. You feel me? That's a $6 move. Depending on how much money you want to put at risk, you could have made $1,000 on that. You feel what I'm saying? You could have made your money on NIL. You feel me? You could have made your money. It's not about having a skyrocketing stock that goes up $20. You feel me? It's about how much money you put at risk. Because if the stock goes up $20 and you only put up enough to buy one contract, you might not make that money. Also, keep in mind when you're dealing with stocks that have a high price like this, when you're dealing with stocks that have a high price like this, that means that the price movement can go 5, 10, $15 on any given day without earnings calls. So, but if you can't afford to get a contract like this, then you're not going to be able to get the benefit of that move. So it's just about how much you're going to risk. I'm about risk management, but if you want to make that type of money and you want to be able to do it at the drop of a dime, then you got to be able to put up the bread. And if you're willing to put the bread up, you got to understand that if it goes against you, you're gonna lose that much too. So that's why the measurement tools are important. Understanding your risk and reward ratio is important. Using the options profit calculator is important. Setting your stop loss is important. All right, you can take your crack at any of these stocks and try to come out of the market with thousands every day. But if you don't have no stop loss, and you're not measuring your move, and you're not using the calculator, and you're not putting, you're not doing those things, you're gonna end up losing more than you wanted to because you're being reckless now. All right, so use the tools that I give you to find those opportunities. They're out there every day. Somebody making $1 million off the market every day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If you want to be one of those people, then you just gotta know how much you're going to risk and when the right time to get in and when not to. Now, again, I've given you opportunities to jump into certain things. I'm never gonna tell you how much money to put into a stock. Never. You feel me? I'm just not gonna do that. So that's up to you. That's your business. That's your money. You risk what you want to put in, but I'm gonna tell you, like, depending on what you're trying to do now, we done looked at Shopify. I mean, you could have came in on Shopify right here. You feel me? This was just yesterday. So Shopify went from $1,110 all the way up to $1,165. So that's over a $50 move right there. You feel me? You could have got money off of that. A $50 move in 2 days, that's thousands of dollars for you as an options trader. That was your move right there. But if you couldn't afford to buy 2 options contracts at Shopify, then you couldn't get in. If you wasn't comfortable risking 2 options contracts of Shopify, then you wouldn't have been able to get in. How much are options for Shopify? All right. I don't want to do that. I want to go long call. How much are options for Shopify? You feel me? Option for Shopify with an expiration date on Friday is going to run you 37. You know what I'm saying? It's going to run you 3,700 for one contract on a short expiration date. So, what you want to do? Like, you can't get thirsty if you can't afford to be thirsty. You feel what I'm saying? If you got the bread and you want to risk it, then there are opportunities for you to risk it now easily. You know what I'm saying? If the price move, that was a $50 price move now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's about $50 price move. You're looking at, $1,600 potential gain in a day or two. You feel me? Maybe even 2,000, depending on what's going on. That's just one contract. You up the contract, you put more money at risk, you get more money in return. That's just how it works. So, it's not hard. It's just about risk management. That's really all it's about. What do you want to do? You want to put all your money into a penny stock and hopefully get a little move like that, or or you want to go off one of these type of companies where they got good volume, they got good trends, it's in the uptrend, how it's reacting. All you got to find is support and resistance. You know that the earnings call is coming up with or without the earnings call. You saw that there's support and resistance. You see what's going on right now. You got a huge wick right here. You know what wicks mean. You see the green volume on the stochastic. You see the cross on the stochastic. All right. You're looking at the monthly pivots. Let me go to the daily chart. You're looking at the monthly pivots. You've seen how it came up and above the monthly pivots. Look, this is for the month on Shopify. It went from 100 to 100. I'm sorry, $1,100, $1,011.28, all the way up to $1,250. So from here to here, you feel me? That's just a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 days. You can't wait 10 days. You can't wait 10 days to make, you know what I'm saying, that type of money. Like over $200, $242 move. You can't wait 10 days for that. A $240 move for an options trader. You're looking at probably like $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. But you gotta put it up though, and you gotta be patient. You feel me? So now it's at support again. It bounced off support again. You know, I came in right here on a debit spread because I didn't want to put up $3,700. You feel me? I put up like $710, and I'm gonna get like $1,500 in return if it reaches my target. That's cool for me. Making $1,500, I'm only risk $710. That's cool. But if you want more, you gotta put up more money. So, you know, the opportunities are here. You can't be looking at it like, man, I need this. No, they're here. You just gotta be able to risk it. You can risk whatever you want to risk. Just make sure it makes sense. So support. It's Shopify. Like, it's Shopify, it's e-commerce. So if you think that it's going to go down off of this, which it could, if you think that, then don't get in it. But if you think that it's going to go up, all right, and we waiting for the earnings call. It hasn't happened yet. The earnings call is tomorrow. So what if they beat earnings? What if they beat earnings and it has a good outcome and it goes up? How far you think it's going to go? How far you think it's going to go for the day, and how much momentum do you think it's going to carry on throughout the rest of the month? You feel what I'm saying? And I know you're looking at my expiration. Again, I got a credit spread. I'm sorry, I got a debit spread. So when you got debit spreads, the time decay works in your favor. So the quicker this contract expires in the money, the better it is for me. It's the opposite of having a regular call option or a put option. All right, so again, these are opportunities. You can do it with penny stocks. You can do it with high price stocks. It really don't matter. It all depends on you. How much you willing to pull up, how long you willing to wait, you feel me? And does it actually make sense? So you have to make that decision. All right, peace.